Got me last with 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2, 3
Man,
weeks
you
ago.
done got me self-conscious, yeah.
Right?
No, you ain't.
I ain't even been bad.
Hey, you going back upstairs real quick? I left a little remote, got little balls on the tips of it, like 3 legs. It's not a remote, it's the tripod.
You gotta grow up. Yeah, because I got me.
Mike, you said you saw the tripod was on the kitchen counter? If you don't see it on the kitchen counter, don't worry. I think I left it on the kitchen counter.
Hold on, y'all.
Who hosted?
We about to stop.
You hosted?
Yeah.
You know you putting that thing in the camera, right?
Woo! And we're back. I'm your host today, Mike. We got light skin.
Yo, what's up? Somebody just walked right in front of the camera.
It's all good. We got Stephen A. Jr.
Stephen A. Jr., Mr. Tucker.
Nah, that's my cup. We got JB.
You?
All right, and we thank y'all for coming back, tuning in. Get my paper together.
Get it together.
Yeah, it's a lot going on in the world today, fellas. A lot going on.
Let them know Lil Mid from the
I'm sorry. I apologize. We got the artist herself, Mia.
known as Mia.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Life of Mia. This is Mia.
Having me back again.
You're welcome.
You always welcome, fun size.
You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Always welcome, what?
Fun size.
fun
Oh,
side.
fun size.
Yeah.
I didn't know what he said.
Yeah, you know.
We've been married for like
It's a
30
good-
years.
Yeah,
We don't know none of it.
He don't
Fun
know what
size.
fun size
Yeah,
is.
That's what it is. You know what? How many years been? 15?
Oh, you
15.
been in the game. You been in the game. You don't know? You better find out. You're live. You what's the answer? You're live.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's jump into. I'm sorry. We got my man Charlie P in the back. I ain't even forget my man.
Building
Charlie P. You know what I'm saying? He graced us with his presence.
Got fresh shine on his bald head.
Yeah, you know, Mr. Clean.
I see it in the camera. Fresh shine.
So LeBron ain't got nothing on his shave.
DJ Khaled.
Oh, well, since you mentioned music, it's a
the
good,
hell?
it's a
I'm
good
sorry.
segue. It's all good. Good segue into the album.
Uh-huh.
You know, the one and only Jay-Z album that came out. A lot of people got a lot of talk about it. So, you know,
444.
that 444.
444.
Yeah, it's supposed to be some kind of. I'm surprised you ain't looked up what the 444 mean.
Already
Give us
looked
some.
it up.
What do you mean? What do you
I'm
mean?
in the
Go
numerology.
ahead, and tell us.
444 is in it actually plays into the context of the whole thing, right?
And then you gotta.
He had to turn
Here's that joke. 444 is the number of the angel. It's an angelic number. It's also considered a number of peace. And when supposedly the universe will suggest to you numbers every once in a while. You got to pay attention to it. You might turn onto the radio station, hear certain numbers. You know, a lot of people do it that actually play numbers, pay attention. But when you hear 444 in succession, something is coming your way. Some message is coming to you from an angel. It's an angelic message. That's what 444 represents.
They say it's supposed to be the end of the world.
444?
Yeah.
That might be the message that's being sent from the angel.
So
That might be the message.
Oh well,
If you're saying that, and with the message that he put on them bars,
bars.
Right.
it was heavenly sent.
basically, you better listen up.
But you know, it goes in deeper too, because you know he had twins.
That's a strike.
You know, but in the
First of all, where is my dry erase board?
Yeah, where is the boy?
and on
I
Shining,
need it for Lawrence.
on that Shining tune on DJ Khaled, Jay-Z told you.
DJ who?
DJ Khaled. Khaled, how you want to pronounce it? Khaled.
This Khaled.
What y'all want to call him? Khaled?
Khaled.
I'm gonna call him Khaled. I'm from DMV. I mean, you know, I'm born up here, Hawaii Avenue,
Yeah.
Georgetown Hospital.
Khaled.
I said Khaled. Anyway, DJ Khaled, whatever y'all want to call him. Jay-Z was who I was talking about, but Jay-Z said in the bars on Shining, listen to him when he spit his numbers, because he about the numbers and he's about the numerology. He talked about the years he's been in the game, how many hits, all of them. So when he puts out numbers, there's a meaning behind it, and it's not always the number the meaning that's right in front of you. So we gotta remember, he had the twins, the dates, everything. I ain't gonna go too deep.
Yeah, so do you like the album?
Yeah, do you like that?
So I'm gonna speak on that and let it go. The album is different, right?
Well, hold
It's
up
different for Jay-Z.
before you go to the next topic.
Go ahead.
I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but I've read at least 3 different articles / interviews where they say that Jay-Z claimed that he said the 444 is he woke up one night at 4:44 in the morning and wrote the song. And he said it was also the most powerful song on the album, so he named the album 444. So he says it's the time he woke up.
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention.
That's interesting. That's very
But
interesting.
also,
Did an angel wake him up?
The angel wake up?
All I'm saying is when you see the succession of 444, it's supposed to be an angelic message.
the 444 also hit for him, born on the 4th, Beyonce the 4th, and I think they had like anniversary or something the 4th. So
I'm just
it's
saying.
multiple.
Who got time to look at all
people
this
at the
stuff?
table.
And don't forget,
Don't
forget,
Was it 4 people in the studio?
his last album was what?
Magna Carta,
2013.
But before that was The Blueprint.
No.
Blueprint 3.
Was it?
Blueprint 3. Magna Carta is the coming of, right? And the claiming, acclamation of. And then
See where you go.
I ain't mad at you. You
Hey.
always make.
You like a little professor for real?
I
Like,
think the
hey,
article was
Hey.
just,
You should teach your boy.
old
I'm just
time.
saying,
Little history.
but I know there's somebody sitting here with a little bit more wisdom with me, a little more study.
Oh yeah,
I ain't
the
gonna say
other
much
elder
more than that.
statesman.
Oh,
The other
I'm
elder
just going to say, I'm
statesman.
just saying, when I drive up behind this car, I see the degrees posted.
oh.
That's all I'm saying. Leave it at that.
Squad up. So
Well,
let's get back to
Let's get back to the album. What y'all think?
The album is legit. Like lyrically, I mean, he's spitting
He
some.
rapping
spitting
lyrically
some
like Talib Kweli.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah.
he on that level.
my personal opinion.
Is his best joint?
This, besides
Reasonable.
Reasonable Doubt, is his best album
Yeah.
about himself.
So this is
and
number
preaching.
2.
To me, I can't call it number 2 because the production to me wasn't that good. And it's not really a true album. There's no radio hits on it like that. It's just
really
straight,
isn't.
straight knowledge. The mood of the joint the same throughout. It's like I'm telling you something.
How can he get away
For
with talking about
$9.99.
Jews like he did, young?
Because
Hey,
he Jay-Z. And that's what he tells
I
you.
mean, he called Jews out.
That's what I want to know.
but
He's
This album,
independent.
But he didn't bad talk him. He
Nah, so
he
he-
spit the fact.
he said.
I mean,
He spit the fact.
so
Other people
here's the
can't
thing.
say
Here's the
that.
thing I noticed.
You're right, but the
When you're
Oh,
independent,
that's-
you can say what you want to say. He's not
can.
signed to a major label, so he's not
Yeah,
subject
so,
to censorship.
so he said that. He said, the more I reveal myself, the more they're gonna get scared of it. So he already let it be known that they might try. They
but
might
he
try to
also
get at
put
him.
out the same track as O.J. Simpson. Like, do not think you bigger.
But
Yeah.
is he the GOAT?
Nigga, you a nigga.
is he the GOAT?
Hey, that's a
So
good question, man.
people gonna say I'm biased because that's my man.
That's
But I will say, my thing is this. To me, he's the GOAT because one, he had more time than the rest of them.
They ain't even be a billionaire.
You know, he had more time and he's done more with his time than they were able to do because of their life got
Okay,
cut
so
short.
Who is in his back mirror? If he looking, he driving. Who's in his back mirror?
Kendrick,
Yeah.
Nas, and
Not
you gotta
even
look.
Nas.
You gotta look. Are we talking like bread or just
we
straight
talking
rapping?
It's the album, the music in general.
As far as music and controlling population and what he brings to the table, only person really is Nas and Drake. I mean Kendrick and Drake, and maybe J. Cole.
You gonna get Nas in?
I mean Nas to me is Nas is a better rapper, brings a better
He's not
message.
as popular.
But yeah,
He's not-
So
We're not talking popularity.
so if you
I know,
go
that's-
back, right?
I know. I mean, I'm a Nas fan.
Like
so.
Black, you go back, Black Dot, Professor Griff, what's your old boy in charge of Public Enemy? Some of these old school, and they don't speak to, they don't disparage nobody, they don't hate no other brothers, but they don't be speaking that highly of Jay-Z or Nas.
that's fine.
Who don't?
'Cause
Them?
I'm saying from the original
They
hip
can't
hop,
speak on J level neither. They
and
can't
they
go to
know
the.
that. No, they know Jay
J
played
button on the
game.
elevator don't go with J button on the elevator.
They,
go.
know it. And they say it too. Griff will say that, but he also say that. Tell me how he feels like Jay-Z to a degree has sold out.
He had to
And Jay-Z,
earlier.
right? And it ain't true hip hop, so it's like
But if you,
But the thing
so
is, he is in uncharted waters. No artist has been where he's at. So the judgment from most folks is like, how much weight can you give it?
He ain't Mike.
No.
Yeah.
For rap, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
I'm
what
about
I'm
to
saying.
say,
In the
Mike
rap game.
Mike
Yeah,
in a whole different category.
Michael
That's a
Jackson
whole
still
different
on the
thing.
Beatles. Or actually, when he
Right.
died, he lost
Yeah,
the
he got
Beatles
the
to Sony.
masters.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I mean, granted, people say he sold out, but did he really sell out?
I don't.
'cause you
Me
don't-
personally, I don't think he
Because
did.
you don't see him whitewashing none of his. At least to me, I don't see no whitewash.
Nah, that ain't never his thing.
Now, granted, commercial success, you need that to convey your full message. You need to give a little bit of commercial success so you can reach other populations. But to me, I don't think he sold out.
Nah.
I think he did what I think he crossed over to what he needed to do so that he can get more bread, which, hey, more bread equals more power in their world.
Is it worth it though? So
It is.
if you listen to his
He did
CD
smart.
and some of the messages he said and some of the apologies, Jay-Z never really apologized on wax to nobody, for real, for real. This is why I say this, to me, is his best album. He putting himself out there, talk about his mother being a lesbian, talk about Kanye,
Yeah, he
Future.
did do that.
He did everything.
He did do that.
Talked about stabbing
Yeah,
But
so,
he talked about that already.
Yeah.
I mean, he
He
actually
really
apologized
did.
on the track
Yeah, he
to
was
women that he dogged, all that. But
What about the threesome, yeah?
I don't know about the threesome.
You ain't hear that?
Nah, I ain't listening to that one.
No, like when he was apologizing to
Yeah,
B,
he did mention something.
Yeah.
about
he was
threesome.
like, "What good is a threesome when I got the best one?"
Yeah, he did say that.
I don't know who
That's
was in
his-
the
And he
Big
apologized to
conversation.
Solange in that same hit.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Conversation.
I don't know, Jay-Z.
I mean, hey,
Is Jordan the greatest? Put it like this. Y'all said Len Bias would have been better than Jordan, right?
that's what a
y'all
lot of
said.
people say.
But so let's put it like this. Let's call Biggie and Pac Len Bias. We saw clips,
Yeah.
but they didn't really get to the league. And
you know-
besides Pac did. Pac had what, 6-7 albums?
Pop.
He had.
I don't think Jay-Z is, like you said, he is an artist.
Jay-Z
He is
has
an
done
undeniable
everything
artist.
everybody wanted to do
However,
and still trying to do.
But the problem with Biggie was Puffy's. He was Puffy's artist. What Jay-Z is himself. So I at some point Biggie was gonna have to be Biggie, but Biggie can't produce and be
What's
Biggie,
up,
right?
Kenneth said KRS is the only living rapper that can speak on Jay.
Yeah.
Why not Nas, Kenneth?
That's interesting, Kenneth.
KRS, Black Dot,
Wow.
Professor Griff,
Kenneth, give some explanation on
Yeah.
that, Kenneth.
Nah, that's
Public Enemy can.
Nah.
The thing is,
Lyrically though, are we talking just put
we
money
talk-
aside? We talking
Lyrically.
straight lyrics. Is Jay the greatest lyricist of all time when he snatched from
No.
Biggie and everybody else?
I don't
No.
think he's great.
he's not the greatest lyricist.
Come on, Sydney.
Time.
He's not the greatest lyricist. Who that?
This is my baby girl. This is my daughter taking money out of my pocket.
Damn, Lawrence.
No,
Love
I
you,
didn't.
Sid.
Shit.
No, I didn't. I was like, who that?
Brooke
I just-
upstairs with.
I just
That's
seen
my
the
oldest. This is
arm.
my oldest baby.
I was like, hold up, who arm is that?
Sid. Brooke is upstairs with
My car died on the way here. Yep, I know what you
my daughter.
Your car died.
My daughter. Are you good, baby? You-
So anyway, let them talk about that.
I love you, sweetie. I'll see you in a little bit.
So what you were saying, brother?
I will say, lyrically, to me, he probably in the top 5. I'll give him that. Lyrically.
Yeah.
He said
He
KRS
in
the
the top
Godfather.
5.
Jay-Z?
Kenneth
Yeah.
said KRS the
Lyrically.
Godfather.
Lyrically, he might be number one. Lyrically.
Who? Jay-Z?
Jay-Z number
Number
one
one?
lyricist of all time.
Who y'all
Kendrick
gonna put
lyrically
over?
better than
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
I
Kendrick Lamar ain't better lyrically than Jay-Z.
Because we forget.
Years.
We forget your boy from
As
Houston.
in 2017, Kendrick Lamar.
Scarface?
No, but the years of the work though.
What?
I
Lyrically?
disrespected Scarface.
Okay, what about the album? The years of his work.
No, Scarface is in a whole different other category.
No, I'm saying I'm not
We're
gonna
talking
put-
about a lyric.
Kendrick got to
Scarface
put more work
is the
in
best
first.
storyteller
Kendrick
of all
Lamar
time.
Jay-Z
is
been
hip
doing what,
hop.
20 years,
Scarface
almost 20
is
years?
not.
He been
You
doing
said
this
Scarface
since
not
90s.
hip hop?
Score. He been doing
No.
score for a score.
What is
Scarface
Scarface?
gangsta rap.
Nobody can't stand up there to that score.
Gangsta rap.
Before gangsta rap was called gangsta rap,
Jay-Z
gangsta
been
rap
living
it
in
was
the
hip
world
hop.
for 20 years as far as rap.
So
But we talking about best lyricists.
was gangsta
No,
rap.
KRS-One was not
They don't
gangsta
get
rap,
that.
but
I'm
they
saying
would
you
without
gotta put
police.
time in. You got to put more time
Without
in.
police,
Before
there
I
would have
Kendrick
been no
Lamar
gangsta
more
rap.
time.
Exactly. You gotta put more time in.
Kendrick
You can't-
good, but
You can't just drop one good album and think you
Kendrick
top
ain't
it
just
out.
had one good album.
Cube
though.
is
Right, but-
hip hop.
Kendrick
All right,
done
so
had
hold
2
on,
solid.
because we going everywhere. Let's just bring it all back in and talk about the message.
Check you.
With his
Message
You mean
legit.
Grandmaster
With-
Flash?
No, with
Oh.
the message from the album.
My
You
bad.
can tell he old.
Yeah.
Grandmaster
That's
Flash.
right.
Oh, puss. That's
So,
let's
so
talk.
what the message from this album What is it going to? Will it help? Is it going to help the community? Are people going to listen to it?
If they receive the lyrics, it will.
I know the Beehive is
because
they like thank you.
Because if you think about it, when Jay-Z put out Change Clothes, everybody stopped wearing throwbacks and got button ups. When he put out Def Auto Tune.
Shout out to T-Pain.
Everybody stopped auto-tuning.
Who stopped auto-tune? Every other song on the radio.
No, I'm saying.
Nah, that joint died for like a year.
Yeah,
everybody on radio music was playing.
Like when
it died for about 2 weeks, but then it came right back.
Right.
And it's still here today.
We ain't heard from T-Pain since Jay-Z said that shit too.
It ain't stopping country music.
T-Pain cut his hair and started singing gospel.
And then Future came back.
So if they receive it,
I cut my head look crazy, huh? What's up with that?
Glad you.
I think it's the camera, yeah.
Nah, that's you. That's you.
It's your skin.
That ain't your barber.
All right, so look.
I might just get my own special lighting.
Moving on. Ain't worry about your haircut, bro. Step the game up. In other news,
let's get to the sport.
Yeah, say y'all was gonna have a barber on the show soon, though.
Yeah.
You need it.
I'm gonna let my hair grow. When he coming on, and then he cut my hair on the show.
No, we gotta figure that out.
Oh yeah, bring him on then.
He cuts
So look, whenever barber is gonna come on the show, let me know like 2 weeks ahead. I'm gonna let my joint grow.
Kevin Durant,
and you cut me on the show.
Sorry.
Stop.
Sorry.
Damn, Paul George got traded to OKC.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? Did the Pacers get enough for the brother?
Hell no.
No.
And is he gonna stay after the next year?
No, Paul. Before we even dive in, answer this question. Paul George got what? 20? What did he get? 21?
A whole lot of money.
For 1 year.
Say 27, right?
27?
I thought he got 27.
27.
Yeah.
This year coming up?
Coming up.
1 year.
Yeah.
And he already verbalized that he wants to be a Laker.
You know what? He didn't get 20. He got 19.5 because everybody was tripping like Oladipo got 20 something.
Oladipo got 21. That's who it was. But let's just say
he got 21.
No,
this coming season.
So he got. Let's just say 20 million, right? He got 20 million to go there for 1 year, and knowing as the owner, knowing he wants to be a Laker, would you have made that trade? Now, granted, Oladipo is supposed to be the next up and coming two-way player, right? Mm-hmm. For them, he only averaged 15.9. Westbrook shooting everything, but you can't really blame Westbrook because he averaged a triple-double. So somebody was getting the ball. Mm-hmm. So you trade him and one of your top picks to Indiana for an all-star, brinking up to be a superstar.
That's not going to stay.
That's not going to stay. Is that a smart trade? Who wins that trade?
Pacers won that joint because Sabonis going to be all right. I think he is. I like his game. I ain't going to say he's going to be a superstar, but he's going to be a solid basketball player.
So you don't think you could have got more? So this is the thing. You know I'm leaving. And that's the trade you get back. That's what you get back. Now I understand they had to do something because he was going to leave regardless. So you got to get something. But it's that. You got
in that sense, whatever you get is a win because you can easily not get anything.
This is true,
right? But in a sense, you just gave somebody that's only averaging 15 that hasn't proved himself yet 21 million.
Who, Oladipo?
Yeah.
I mean, the way they probably looked at it was just extra million.
When Oladipo was in Orlando, he was balling. When he wasn't hurt, he was balling. Because I had him on my fantasy team. That's how I know his stats. You know,
that joint,
he was balling. So then when he got traded to OKC, that's Westbrook team. So he didn't get in his rhythm like he did in Orlando.
No. Those shots that KD was supposed to take should have been his shots.
But they weren't his shots.
They were his shots.
He got shots. He was missing.
He just was missing. He wasn't up to the challenge.
Because the thing is, he, like other people, they got to be in the rhythm. They got to get as many shots as they were getting.
So basically, he had to control the ball himself like he did in Orlando.
But he wasn't doing that in Orlando. He didn't bring the ball up. He wasn't.
That was,
he wasn't the little.
Peyton Ellis or whatever name or whatever.
Yeah, but when he brought the ball up,
who was he?
Point guard or Oladipo? No, point guard. First look was dish to Oladipo, and then the offense they ran the set. That's how their offense ran. He brought the ball up, but then dished to Oladipo, and then they run the play.
Nah, that's
how it was.
As a professional, when you know you're going to OKC with Westbrook, that's dead. So you got to work on your game. He ain't work on it enough. Then on top of that, now this is the thing. This is how OKC.
Mike, explain that he didn't work on this game.
So you got so he has to work on coming off of screens, whatever.
But Russell, he shot the ball every time he brought it up.
See, but that's the thing.
Yeah.
Did y'all really watch the games?
Right. How do you average a triple double?
This is how the games went. All the games for OKC, almost the whole first quarter. Westbrook passing the ball. Yes, and they're missing. And then they down 15. That's when he starts shooting a rack of shots.
They did
first quarter.
Yeah.
First quarter. You
right. So that's what I'm saying. So and it slowly progressed that way throughout the game where he had to start taking shots. Oladipo was going like 4 for 22.
Damn.
You're right.
Missing everything, mid range. You know what I'm saying? Layups.
He missed a few. He didn't
Layups.
look like he wanted to be there.
Yeah.
He didn't look.
So then what is Paul George gonna do?
Paul George gonna get the rock because Paul George can demand the ball. They the same player.
But are they? But
he can't demand the ball now.
No, I think I can't say what I think. I don't know what Westbrook is thinking.
He can say
Put like this.
He's an MVP. So you
look, hold on. But this is the thing.
Think about that now.
Westbrook just learned how not to play with KD, right? He averaged a triple-double. He broke a record that nobody thought was going to be broken.
True.
Right? Now, I got my money. I've made my point. I'm a dog. Now I want to win. You're going to have to change your game. You got another player that can actually do work in the West. He just along with all the elite players. He can do work. And now that you just lost your best friend, the best scorer in the league for real, the best offensive threat, you have to share the ball now. And if he don't get it in 1 year with Paul George, nobody else is coming there.
You're right. You think he's gonna stay there though?
He gonna stay because he's loyal.
His contract is over.
I think what he's doing is doing a tour. Paul George is doing a tour to get him to come to the Lakers.
Westbrook.
No, that's what I'm saying. Paul George is doing a tour to get Westbrook to the Lakers.
Okay. That's what's gonna happen.
That's what it is.
So you think
He probably like, look, we can.
Paul George gonna play that 1 year with them next season. Go to the Lakers. And then pull Westbrook
so they're gonna
to the
get rid of
Lakers.
Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball is the 1, Westbrook 2, George 3, and whoever else.
So Jay Turner on Periscope said share the ball. And damn, didn't he get a triple double? Something?
Yeah,
y'all know Jay Turner?
Nah,
but he did share the ball.
Shout out Jay Turner on Periscope.
Now, granted, it didn't look like it at times.
Periscope
If you didn't watch the full game, it wouldn't look like he shared the ball at times because he took a lot of shots. But for you to average a triple-double, he's sharing the ball.
This the thing. He doesn't know how to be a point guard. Right. That's the thing. Passing the ball and being a point guard are two different things. You learn your players to give them the ball in their spots.
Right.
So only him and Big Cantor was the two that he trusted. And the other dude. And Adams. Those two that he trusted. Everybody else he really didn't trust. So they didn't get the ball where they needed to. He didn't really know Oladipo's game. Oladipo is a slasher, not necessarily.
The thing was, they couldn't build that chemistry because when he did get Oladipo in good, shooting percentage, areas, Oladipo was missing like crazy, or he had he was passing the ball on a fast break and he had fumbled the ball out of bounds. So then throughout the year, you like, man, this dude a bomb, man. He can't do that. So you don't want to
But Oladipo got dunk of the year though. He got dunk of the year.
yeah.
Well, my man flexed on. Who he flexed on, man?
On anybody.
Pause.
And he from the area, man. Shout out to Oladipo.
Shout out to Oladipo.
All right, so
we got a little somebody. What's her name? Aporsky, where you from on Periscope? We starting to get a lot of hits on Periscope.
Okay.
Just want to shout out somebody.
Shout him out.
Brian Murphy 18, Journal 1128. Put some hearts on the screen. Tap the screen. Go ahead and share us on Periscope.
Flipped it on me.
Okay.
I like it that way.
Birds in the sky.
You like it this way?
Yeah.
Why you like it this way, son?
Because it brings more atmosphere to the environment.
Okay.
Little atmosphere.
I'm an artist in her.
So we got a couple Redskins fans on the show.
Yes, we do. I just
Kirk,
want to know why we still talking about this
well,
the whole time.
I mean, because Kirk Cousins, you know what I'm saying? He an integral part of the division.
How many yards y'all man had last year?
What are you talking about?
You know, that.
About 3,000.
How many did we have?
He had 4,000.
Shut it down.
49.
I mean,
Shut it
so
down.
they say it's unlikely he's going to sign a long-term contract. It's a big deal.
So
it's all over ESPN, Yahoo Sports, USA.
Well, I mean, see, that's the thing too, though. The people who not Redskins fans normally follow like the national news about the Redskins. But if you follow like Diana Rossini,
I went on Redskins website too. Does
We
that
need,
count?
we need to
is-
follow
So
local.
you go to ESPN magazine?
Kirk
You go to
Cousins
ESPN magazine?
is getting
I
his
don't
dollars,
know. Don't
and his agent is
Oh,
just simply
he winning.
his
Don't get it twisted.
his agent is like, look, until your boy in Detroit comes through with his contract, we not moving. Stafford come through with his because Stafford probably gonna get more money than Carr. So Kirk is like, oh, you
Right. So
I'll wait.
the reason I wanted to ask this question honestly was not saying he's never gonna get signed.
Yeah.
This is bad for y'all because y'all want to spend way
I
more
don't
money.
think it's bad. I think it would be bad
Because
Tyler,
if
you
they
hit me with it.
waiting on
I
everybody
think
else's
Kirk a good
contract.
dude, man.
Dude, your
It's-
boy
it's not
on
a-
ESPN posing naked.
Who?
What?
Your boy.
Who? Elliot?
What they got to do with this?
Oh,
That's a magazine.
So hold on.
Yeah, you're right though. I think they got more impact than Kirk Cousins holding out.
Jay Turner, what's going on Periscope?
So the thing is,
Yeah, see, now you smiling. You saw it.
No, I ain't see
No,
that. I'm
yeah,
laughing.
yeah,
I'm laughing because what they got to do with Kirk Cousins' contract? Every time we talk about the Reds, I try to give y'all
Anybody
a
see the
shine.
NFL channel this weekend?
I try to give y'all a little shine, and y'all
But
was
this
gonna bring
the
my
thing.
Y'all ain't real
Cowboys.
Cowboys. So Cowboys doing a marathon
Nah,
because they
I've
talking
been
about
busy this
America's
weekend,
team
bro.
on America's birthday all weekend long.
but look, we
all
talking about
Cowboys.
Kirk though.
Like,
Yeah, why you
Hey,
mad?
Jay Turner said pay Kirk Cousins what he's waiting for.
thank you, Jay.
What? Well,
Thank you, bro.
Shout out to Jay.
in Kirk Cousins' favor, he's getting a better deal right now.
Right.
So thing is, so he was third last season. He was third in passing yards, which is cool. First two in front of him was Drew Brees, Matt Ryan.
Shout out to Drew
Well,
Brees.
he
Getting
was-
his job done.
Huh?
You don't have the weapons this year.
You're right, but
Who
the
don't?
thing is,
Well, I'm telling you, the receiving core better.
Oh no,
They're more athletic.
so the thing
Yeah.
is,
And height.
the thing is
Yeah, they
this:
got athletics.
Both of them-
we're gonna tear that red zone up.
both of them not getting paid what he's getting paid, 2017.
Yeah.
So Drew Brees, I think Max getting 19 this year.
But that's because Drew Brees on like a third contract. And
No,
he
but-
old.
No, but what I'm saying
And he
is,
Drew Brees.
it work in his favor
Keep
not
it
to get the
All I know
long-term
is
deal.
if I'm in the
to
NFL,
get the
I
guaranteed
might quit the
23
NFL
million.
altogether and just go play basketball.
Yeah. You talking about?
Young
these
JJ
checks-
Watt
these
sent out a
checks-
tweet
These
and was
checks
like,
they getting is stupid.
NBA money is
Yeah.
dumb and guaranteed. Why am I playing football? That was
Yeah,
JJ
that's
Watt
true.
tweet.
Who gonna pick up JJ Watt?
I said,
Third.
JJ Watt
Dude,
said, I
waiting
play
for
no
the power
ball.
forward.
JJ Watt right now, in and out, break.
That's a whole
You used to wait and play power forward.
I was going to put on the topic sheet some of the ridiculous contracts. Bama's getting checks. Like, people
They
I
are
ain't even
getting
heard
checks.
of. Getting like
And NBA money guaranteed.
Shout out to Steph Curry. Me and Drew out there every day, 2 a day.
Right.
Yes.
Broke as I don't know what.
That's it, but that ain't even because of football. That's because of him.
Investments in
It's like, dude, don't give I'm not giving somebody that much control over my account to where
I'm
you
trying
can
to
make
say,
deals
if
and I don't have to
NFL
sign
is
off
the
on it.
biggest league.
Tell your thoughts on that. about
How
you
is
signing
it
your
the
checks.
players
That
don't
ain't-
got the loop that NBA money got?
Because NBA got way more games, Lawrence.
Yeah,
got
they
a lot
play more
revenue
games.
coming in.
But the
They
NFL got
got
more
more-
money.
Just like baseball.
Yeah, but
Now,
the
give
thing
me-
They got
is,
more
it's
money
exposure.
And they got bigger stadiums.
That don't matter. You're not getting as many games.
You playing one day a week.
And it's only big markets, and they got to share with little markets.
Exactly.
NBA is structured different. It's structured different.
So, but you can't tell me the Dallas Mavericks is making that much money, or
Oh, they make
Trail
dumb
Blazers.
bread.
No, they making
They
stupid.
get money.
Bro, they give out free stuff almost every game.
Man, look.
So anyway,
I don't get it,
Big
man.
Three
Big three.
had its debut.
Mm-hmm.
They say they off to a hot start. Games
Killing
take,
it.
So
games take place on. They play them on Sundays, but it don't air to that Monday.
They got
So they started June 25th and it goes to August 20th.
They were a little upset about that because they at first
It's on
Q-
Fox Sports One.
Yeah, FS1. Q thought they had negotiated to have their games covered live, but the network was like, "Y'all not filling up the stands."
Did you see the stands?
So first
Nah,
game.
well, the first game it was, but they said people started even early when Iverson only played a couple.
So they had 15,000
He had to come
people
out and apologize.
in house
That's enough.
at the
And then
Barclays.
your boy,
Gym.
which one got hurt?
That's enough.
Oh yeah,
Tua.
I'm saying for the first game,
Right.
Yeah.
that's good.
And they played hard.
15,000,
Gary Payton, I like the way he was
In-house.
coaching.
400,000 on TV watching.
Sheesh. Yeah.
So
I watched.
that's
it.
like
And they probably could have had more because I think folks didn't know
They didn't know what channel.
People don't know what channel it is.
Yeah, that was the thing. So they could have had more if they would have put the channel, like they would have put it out there, like, hey, look, this the channel, this, you know.
Yeah,
Here go Jay Turner. Big Three is on point. The league is the next big thing.
I think it is. I think
it is.
So let me ask y'all this.
It's going to be an easy transition
because there's nothing to watch.
And I
And
think
people coming out the league.
some people may retire early, Bron.
Hell no.
Nah.
Not wrong.
This is the question though. Can any player that got kicked out the league early
Get in the league.
do this as a resume to get back in the league? They said Kwame Brown was dropping buckets.
I was about to say that.
Was he?
Kwame Brown was good.
They said this is the best he
Why is he
looked.
not playing in the NBA?
Now, granted, he playing against people that's retired.
Washed up.
And he's 26, like, nigga,
Hey, but he was hustling though. He
But
was
with-
hustling like he was working. To
With
get
all
back
the
in league.
injuries, is it sustainable though? Like, what if 2 or 3 people get hurt every game? They
Yeah,
can run out of
so
players.
they probably going to have to
pretty quick.
get slightly younger players
Well, they
and a
got-
little bit more of a roster.
So
like
they
more
got
backups.
it's about 7 people on the roster.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple people from the area. They got like 5 people from the area playing in the joint.
Yeah, but when you that old and get hurt, you might be out for 3-4 months.
Oh yeah,
You're right.
you're
I
right.
think it's only the beginning.
Because the
huh?
quick in
I
and
think
out.
it's
Yeah, I mean,
beginning.
this the test trial. This the
I
test.
think-
Only thing is they don't need what they need to avoid is getting ahead of themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for this season, maybe next season, figure out what they need to improve upon, but don't try to jump out there too much.
They need a video
They-
game right now.
Nah,
Work.
nah.
They need
That's
no.
the
The
first-
reason why I'm
that's-
saying
that's the
reason
first
why
thing
I'm saying
that's
they
the
need
first thing they ask. You're right. That's the first thing
work
they
on
ask.
this generation.
Well, that's the
Mike,
first thing they
we
ask.
go
If you
question
was
for
CEO,
you.
you was Ice Cube, what would you do? What the direction would you send this league to?
Well, I honestly would do what he just said. Honestly,
Video
that's
game
the first
already?
in all marketing
Everything,
strategies. That's the first thing they ask.
Hold up.
Can the video game be made of this? That's the first question they ask.
I mean, it can be. I'm saying, I think.
Because it'll give you can bring it out what the NBA.
Jay Turner got a good point.
You're right.
What's that at?
If the Big Three get enough capital to pay players, they can stop people from going across seas and
They
kind of get
could.
to that league.
Oh,
So-
the young one, okay.
Yeah,
right.
but
They
this
could.
one thing I would change. I would change them from going to 60 because if you off, that's
60
going to be a
points.
long 3-on-3.
So it's
Yeah.
first to get to 60.
And I would just do time regulated.
Yeah.
Just whoever win at the end of this buzzer win the game.
Hey, but flip that script. And when it come down to that playoff game, you gonna be mad.
You should hit your shots.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like,
But what about-
when Steph Curry retired, he gonna be busting them 4-point hits.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't care. Hit them before the time run out, Steph.
Rashad Lewis.
What's up, Glenn? Speak on.
I know y'all, I think we had a discussion off camera about baseball being popular or not or making money or not. But if you look at it, the only sport in this country where there's a major league and a minor league that both draw crowds is baseball.
this is true.
Do we think that basketball is going to sustain another league for a long term?
It can.
It can't if it's off season.
With the time in it. So
NBA Summer League brings in crowds.
yeah, so
somebody
if they continue to do the 3-on-3 every summer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They
think
can't try to compete.
I think it can build up and
Them marquee names draw. Because I want to see, you're going to start seeing matchups that you wanted to see all along as a kid.
because they already asking
Are
for.
we limited young African American youth from different sports? The only thing we talking about is basketball.
No. We're not saying that. We if you're already in the mix, then this is an option.
Okay.
Man,
I mean, imagine if Big Three was out when Jordan and Pippen retired.
they already asking if Jordan gonna suit up.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
Imagine that. I'm just saying, as a young kid, you can actually stretch your career if you want into the next generation.
You're right.
You can still be marketable. And I brought up Bron, and y'all was like, nah. But the thing is, we said here last show, Bron ain't gonna win another championship.
What about tennis?
But it's a difference
Nah, he
between
can't.
I'm with Serena.
it's a difference between your marquee players. They don't generally retire because they can't play no more. They retire because they want to.
Right, but now there's
so
a
why they
different
gonna want to
concept.
play for
Why
another
would
league?
I can still be marketable. I can still slow down my career. I can still go out on
But
top,
you ain't- they ain't
and I can
good.
go play. Bron could dominate top
LeBron
three.
ain't about to
and
leave
win
that kind of money to
championship.
make no
I want to
money.
play baseball.
yeah,
Come on, bruh.
nah.
I want to play baseball.
Who? The people in the
agree.
NBA?
Why we play baseball?
Oh, people play baseball. Yeah, so
You a
Let's
raptor?
move on.
I was just listening to
Hey,
it.
let's move on. So look, we got
Jurassic Park. Go ahead.
in the news. Since you mentioned tennis, Wimbledon is starting, and Venus Williams is participating, even though she killed a 78-year-old man in a car accident.
Venus.
But she ain't mean to kill the man.
Hold on. She had it was a car accident. They found her.
Devon, shout out Devon on Periscope.
They said that it was her fault. She ran a red light. So whether you mean to kill somebody or not, you ran a red light.
She ain't yield to the.
Yeah. So
But people do that every day.
Giving everybody the
they ain't
right
killing
way.
them. And they get so.
I mean,
so here's the thing.
Ray Lewis done killed somebody.
So, from what I understand, though, the man did not die from the car impact. He died from a heart attack.
And it was like 14 days
Yeah,
later.
14 days later.
It was like 14 days
So
later.
here's my thing. Would he had a heart attack if he had a car accident?
He probably could have. We don't know.
Exactly. And if
So-
I'm her attorney,
Does money give you privilege? Because she's
be
still
like, go
she's
to
right
the-
now
Money definitely give you
overseas,
privilege.
and
Money
she,
do give you
and
privilege.
she like this right now after a car accident. Hey,
She
so-
feel bad about it.
That's what they say. You
How
know.
you know, bro?
I mean, that's what
He
she
talked to
said.
her. He talked to her on
I called
Facebook.
Right.
her. I called her yesterday.
She feel bad about
She
it.
do feel bad about it. I mean, Ray Lewis killed somebody, and that man was still
That
played,
nigga don't feel bad.
and he chilling.
Allegedly.
How you know Ray killed somebody?
He was at the club that night.
I was in the club that night. I was
Talking about something.
get money.
Charlie, you saw it. Charlie was there. Charlie, like, look at this crazy.
Charlie was in VIP.
So hold on, Kenneth say, what about the race car driver that killed the guy? He was still allowed to race. That was like what 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That privilege.
hey, you remember the cornerback? He played for the Skins for a minute, but I think he's
To a wide receiver.
Was it wide receiver?
Oh yeah,
Stalwart.
Stalwart. Yeah, remember he killed that man.
he did. He
No,
did.
I'm
I think
NFL
he
fan.
got-
He got.
And he wasn't even on y'all team when
I
he
don't
did
know if
it.
he was. Yeah, I know he got. I know his.
He got
license
suspended. He got suspended from the league for a year,
Yeah, but he was.
But he
he
ain't go
kept
to jail.
apologizing for it.
and then he went and played for the
Yeah.
Patriots next. You know what
Sad
I'm
as
saying?
hell too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
That
Hey, what Ray Rice doing?
I think he owned a couple
doing
car
seminars.
washes. I think he owned a couple car washes.
doing
and
seminars, telling people not to, hit
delivering newspapers or something.
enroll your life.
His career done, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
So
they ain't letting him back in the league. This is right. He might as well go be a coach, running back coach somewhere or something.
So let's get to these contracts because it's real. Steph Curry.
Oh,
got-
before you leave the Williams, you don't want to give Serena no love.
For what?
What we giving her love for? She pregnant.
She the greatest
She had enough
athlete
love.
in tennis.
Is she in Wimbledon? Because we was talking.
So when I
about
said that 3 weeks ago, y'all looked
You
at me
said
like
that?
I was
Yeah,
dark
yeah,
skinned.
yeah.
I
You
apologize.
You. I was with you.
Yeah, I was.
No, she doing too much while
But
she's
he was.
pregnant.
You doing too much.
What you
Shout out to
mean?
my man. You doing too much.
What you mean? What's she doing too much?
She saw that
If
stuff.
that was your missus and she sit there posing naked, you cool with that?
Dog, she in that life.
That's a nice mentality.
That's a different.
That's
That's
that
a
Demi Moore
different
shot.
life,
Like,
man.
I don't understand why women keep doing that. Though.
Because
Because for so long, people
Talk to
have
him,
tried to. If you notice back in the day, people would try to hide their pregnancy. You're wearing big, huge maternity clothes.
Yeah, y'all generation did that.
Or you're
So why you
out
taking
of-
pictures in naked now?
Because now you're embracing it. You're embracing new life.
It's
Who
considered.
started it though? Who made that?
Demi
popular?
Moore.
Demi Moore.
did she?
you really?
She had an
That
alien.
same exact pose that your girls in, Serena's in. Demi
Yeah.
Moore did that on Vanity Fair with the same
Oh,
photographer.
back to
Well,
the
shout
end.
out
And
to
illegal.
Demi Moore then, because
It was
Who,
Demi
G.I.
Moore.
so
Jane?
tired of people being
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god."
Hey, she been
pregnant.
thinking about Dollar Berry.
Demi
You know
Moore.
what I'm saying? First lady.
I think that was in
Marines.
Clinton era. Yeah.
Demi's like 60, so who knows?
Demi
And
still
she
look
still
good though.
look good though for
Look at
60.
that.
They should still be getting the young.
Yeah.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with if you want to pose like that. You in that life, cool. Now, if you ain't in that life,
How much time is
It's not a life.
it is because ain't nobody paying for Shirley down the street.
I know Sierra messed
It's
her
a
up.
maternity shoot.
No, but I'm saying is ain't nobody paying for Shirley's maternity suit. Shoot.
Go ahead.
My bad.
Yeah,
I'm
always-
scrimmaging with that.
Always be jumping on me.
Ain't
There you
nobody
go.
paying for that cover,
DJ
though.
Khalid.
They,
Go ahead. Where the white boy at? Where the white boy at?
No, I don't know what they did with white boy.
they paying for her cover. They ain't paying for the average woman
I mean,
cover.
it's because she's a celebrity. It's not
Exactly.
because she's pretty in the face. I mean, she looks
Pretty
like
in the
man.
face,
That's not
bad in the waist.
I'm just saying it's because she's a
Nobody
celebrity.
even thinks that she's pretty.
What's up with the chokers?
Vanity
Why females
fair.
wear chokers now?
I've always,
They wanna get choked?
I love the 90s. I've been waiting for chokers to come back.
The 90s.
So this
Yeah,
is
they
the
was
90s
in, they was in the
thing.
90s.
It's the 90s thing.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
I
a 90s trend.
You
should know.
You
That was
was
your
born
prime.
in there.
That was your prime.
Wait,
Like,
Shout out to everybody wearing turtlenecks.
I used to rock the turtle. With the little V-neck sweater. With the what?
A V-neck sweater and a turtleneck.
With the hot top.
Yeah. You had abs like shit, no none of that, boy.
Yes, sir. Back to
Had the
the back to the
vision
AJ jeans. Y'all know
I was
about.
wearing Mitchell like shit.
Mitchell wasn't out there. I wore a Tussie.
Tussie.
The fuck is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Y'all don't remember Tussie?
No, I never even heard
You
of
remember
that.
Tussie, though?
With the two dots over the U.
You know what that is?
Hey, the T silent.
Hey, Neil, you're not far from being right. That's like the cheapest deodorant they used to make.
That's what I
Son, come to the party.
Y'all know who it is.
Dang, you had the touch, you had that.
Oh, man, hey, your new name is
This
the Brat.
was burning.
Funk the fact.
Burning.
Go ahead, yeah.
Hey, that man had
I ain't
to
know
pee. He had to
cheap.
pee.
That's what I had. And look, and I wore Brill cream in my head.
I don't even know what that is.
Bruh.
I don't
These
even know what that
contracts
is.
off the hook.
Charlie said he ain't had to wear no grease in there for a long time. He don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know Brill cream?
Nah, he ain't
All right,
had
go
no
ahead,
issues.
yeah.
Man.
Shout out to
That's
the
another
2000s.
show.
You younger than Charlie? What you doing right now?
That's why. But
Shout out to the 80s, baby.
Charlie ain't no hair since the 90s.
it was the black squeeze bottle.
Look at Charlie.
I used to wear braids all the way down, but my pops like cut them off because he won't get in the business world. So I used to wear braids all the way down.
In the 90s.
2000.
Did you do?
2000?
Yeah.
Did you do it from Allen Iverson?
2000s.
Yeah.
Allen
2000,
Iverson brought the
2001?
braid. Jordan brought the ball head.
Nah, seriously, like the 2008.
Oh, Charlie was out
Charlie was out here gangster.
Hey, you gonna do my hair tonight?
I know.
You gonna do my hair tonight?
More money.
True.
I knew I knew Charlie, yeah. I'm in the elevator in 2007. I hear this phone go off. Braid my hair. Like, we paid $1 for that ring. Shout out to Charlie P.
Oh, right.
OC.
All right, how much time we got left, Glenn? None? Oh, okay.
But these
Well,
contracts is
Hey, I got some quick one-offs. If you
All right, go ahead. Do your thing.
So look, before we close the show,
Who
yes,
got
no?
173 million?
That's Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
5 years.
Tripping.
Yeah.
My question is, does Kanye go back at Jay?
Nah, he ain't about that.
Ain't
life.
really nothing to go back at. It was a fact.
I don't care if it's a fact or not. You put me out there. Do I go? I
alright.
put a fact about your ass.
I think he does because he ain't too. He kind of down.
Should he though? Does this bring him out and put him on another level?
Nah.
They was boys.
He shouldn't.
though.
Right.
They was boys.
Was Jay wrong for putting him out there?
No.
Nah,
I think so.
Somebody.
Because
Saying what everybody was thinking.
Kanye been saying stuff all
He been
along.
saying I want my daughter to play with your daughter. I thought
And
you was
then-
gonna call me when Kim got robbed.
And
I
then
thought
said you a Bama, because you didn't call me. Spazzed out at 2 of his concerts because Jay didn't call him after the little robbery, and because their kids ain't played.
I mean, my whole thing is this though. With any rapper, if you got a problem with somebody, call them. Like I
Exactly.
wouldn't. You shouldn't put nobody on your album before you talk to them.
You're right.
You don't have to tell them I'm gonna do it, but just hey, we got a problem. Let's talk about it. Then go put it on your album if it
Kanye
ain't
mentally
cleared
But
up.
what if I been calling you, Glenn? What if I been calling you
No.
and you ain't been answering?
I don't
Well,
think
then
it's
So
that-
a
you
now I'm
know.
gonna put it on the album.
No,
Hey,
I don't think
you
it's
know.
a problem. I think
Where
That's-
Bleak
but
at?
smart
that's
enough money
Kanye.
wise, so
You
it's
said who?
Kanye. That was a
Bleak?
money
Me
thing.
just
Oh, I
said
saw
something.
I saw
He
Bleak
just
the
said
other
something.
day
It's
on
money.
TV.
It's marketing.
His hat was like this. Bleak was on TV like
Kanye's
this.
going if Kanye responds,
remember
it will be
he,
so high
I'm
that
Bleak,
it will be
whatever.
popular
You know,
than
That's what I'm hoping happen.
What?
It
Nah,
will be.
that might.
Did Danielson fight Mr. Miyagi? Nope.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see Danielson sweep
But-
kick the shit out of Mr.
That
Miyagi.
might end Kanye
Where your
career.
man Bleak at?
Kanye
Bleak
career might be
chilling.
over.
Bleak was at Bleak was
Leave
home.
Bleak alone. Yeah, shout out to Bleak whole time.
Bleak out here with his hat like this. Man.
Shout out to Missy
Chill.
Elliott. Best bars on me. joint.
Oh, her birthday was it yesterday or
Was
something?
the other day,
Yeah,
whole
her
time.
birthday.
But that's just like it. Is Future gonna respond?
hell
No,
nah.
no.
See, I don't
Yo,
know.
words
I'm
going on the
female
screen,
go.
huh?
So
No.
Female go.
Words going up on the screen.
female go.
Female go. Oh,
You gotta say bye.
Oh
Female
no.
go.
Female
Say
go.
bye-bye.
Rapper?
Yeah, words. Glenn put the words on the screen, so we out there.
all right. Sorry.
I don't know who the female go.
Until next time, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Huddle.
We're gonna continue
You know
this.
what I'm saying?
We're gonna continue this on the next
See
episode.
y'all Wednesday.
We're gonna continue this on the next episode all the time.
Hold on.
Hey, what the
Hey,
cookouts
shout
at,
out
though?
Periscope, shout out Twitter.
What the cookouts at, though?
Kickball. Hey, shout out to the Kickball Huddle Show next Sunday, 5 p.m. Tune in. We will not lose.
You better not lose.